I cut it off or be the hero and throw him out at home? I hope he's not about to do what I'm thinking. Time to show off the cannon, boys.
Austin Riley home run traveled a long way and hit a fan in the face. Today, Austin welcomed the fan, Rhett, back to the park. He gave him an autographed ball and even signed his jersey. Rhett said it was the greatest day of his life.
See where your head is? Your head should be looking here. Your eyes should be focused here. So we want our head to go from your front shoulder to your back shoulder. So can I take your back, for example? So just real quick, Ross. So really, how do we help keep our head down at the ball? Our chin is going to be close to our front shoulder. Now, I'm not suggesting or saying that your chin has to be here. All I'm saying is that your chin is closest to your front shoulder. So when we swing, we're going to go from our front shoulder, and if we swing correctly and our head is down following the baseball, my chin is going to be where? Down. On the back shoulder. See that? Yeah. So it starts here in the front, and it finishes on the back. What we do, I did a lot in my career too, sometimes we do this, we'll go, and now look when I swing. Now my chin is not on my shoulder. So what's going to help, what we're going to do now for a round, you're going to take 10 swings, and you're going to start in the front shoulder and finish on the back shoulder. Okay, let's take
the worst athletes in the league. Sports Illustrated says that he can't throw a football 10 yards. He has an extremely low vertical jump, and in his freshman year of high school, he could only throw a baseball 78 miles per hour. Trevor Bauer's success is based primarily on his pure obsession with throwing a baseball better than anyone else in the world. And this led to dozens of stories of Bauer being bullied, starting in elementary school, and one of these bullies even went on to be one of the league's best pitchers. According to him, he was shoved to the ground during recess while playing soccer because he would wear baseball pants to school, but still refused to wear anything else. Bauer had no friends, so he would ride his bike to a tennis court to play catch with a fence. Kids in the neighborhood would make fun of him and call him a nerd for doing this so often. By the time he was 10, Bauer was already obsessed with mastering pitching and sought out extremely unorthodox methods of training to compensate for his lack of athleticism. Perhaps Bauer's most notorious training method is his shoulder tube. In high school, he was made fun of for bringing it to every single one of his classes. His JV baseball coach even told him he used it to overcompensate for having a small penis. Bauer says he was miserable, had no friends, would spend lunch in his science teacher's classroom talking about the physics of baseball, and would go to high school football games and have to sit with his dad. Trevor spent his first 2 seasons of high school on the freshman and JV team. He was constantly at odds with coaches and teammates for his training methods and his refusal to listen to anybody's input. But his junior year, Bauer won 16 of the 17 games he started, had a 1.11 ERA, and instantly became one of the best pitchers in this state.
The ending of yesterday's Yankees-Guardians game was wild as it got heated between the Yankee fans and the Cleveland Guardian outfielders. It started in the bottom of the 9th inning where Isaiah Kiner-Falefa hit a game-tying double for the Yankees. Guardians outfielder Steven Kwan ran into the wall and appeared to get injured. So in addition to the trainer going over to him, so did both other Guardians outfielders Miles Straw and Oscar Mercado. And while they were over there, something one of the fans said caught their attention in a bad way. The fan was celebrating Stephen Kwan's injury, which shouldn't happen, and Miles Straw took a nice stroll up the fence to have words with the fan. I love this from Straw's perspective because he was just sticking up for his teammate. But at the same time, it's not like the Yankee fan backed down when he climbed up the fence. It really gets interesting after the game. Gleyber Torres hit a walk-off single to win the game for the Yankees, and Yankee fans immediately hopped on Miles Straw and Oscar Mercado. The first fan threw a beer can that hit Mercado in the head, and obviously it went downhill from there. More fans were throwing cans on the field, and Oscar Mercado was rightfully not having it. Keep in mind, this is all going on while the Yankees are celebrating their walk-off. A large scuffle happened in the outfield in which Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton both tried to get Yankee fans to stop throwing things. This is a terrible move from Yankee fans. They already have a bad rep in the sports industry, and this just made it worse.
Look forward!